And speaking of documentaries, I'm just going to segue off this into, we talked about the Freaknik situation.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I watched Lamont Hill, whatever the fuck his name is.
Marc Lamont Hill, yes.
Yeah, and he decided to go on a rant and say, this is not about naked women. This is about black men being toxic masculinity. This is about black men creating rape culture. He jumped out in front of that and decided to say the black men should be the ones. Now, I understand perhaps he's pandering for his constituents or whatever the case may be. But Marc Lamont, what the fuck is his name again?
Marc Lamont Hill.
Yeah, that was the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Okay, because if I dangle a steak with honey on it in front of a bunch of bears and then expect the bears not to eat the goddamn steak, I'm the one who's acting fucking crazy. Hear me out. So what came first, the chicken or the egg, right?
Okay.
So that's my theory here. If I go to a strip club,
right,
and I'm telling the sisters, nah, I don't want no dances. I'm here to learn your mind and get in your inner... We're fooling each other, right? The shit is called Freaknik, which means it's a freaky picnic. That's what the hell it is.
Yeah.
Right? So, and I say that to support those points. Whenever black men and women go out to a regular concert and everybody's fully dressed, there is no craziness going on. So you can't dangle buttholes in front of men, naked women, titties, and not expect men to act in a certain manner. This is why Muslim women dress in 3/4 of cloth. That's one of the reasons.
Okay.
Right? No, hear me out.
Okay.
And it's to keep the temperament and the bestiality of a man in check so he may get to know who she is on a spiritual level before he is able to uncover the veil and the secrets and get to the goodies.
Okay.
Right? I've seen this experiment with dogs. People do it on TikTok all the time. They say, all right, Buster, and they put a piece of chicken out in front of the dog. And they go, I'll be right back. Don't touch the chicken. And for a minute, the dog, you see the dog, he be like, he look around, this shit is about to, and then next you know, he devour the chicken. Because it's you're tapping into the lowest vibration of that nature. So I want to be clear.
Yeah.
For you to, now everybody is to blame for this, right? But if you come to a strip club, you come in for a certain reason.
Yeah.
People came to Freaknik for the most part. There were other activities going on to see freaky shit. And then you want to blame me for acting on the freaky shit.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, you help me understand.
No. So from that point of view, I get it. From that perspective, I do understand. It is called Freaknik because like people keep saying, yo, they need to do a Girls Gone Wild documentary, show them. Right? And
sure.
But like I said before on the show, like
college girls going wild and all that shit.
What I said on the show before, I said like the Woodstock '99 doc. That was a music concert, and you saw something.
White
people act like animals. Absolute animals in poop, like literal in like just swimming around in it. A lot of girls got raped. Like it was a lot of that happening, right? And that was a music concert, so that's not why you're here at this music concert for this festival for, right? So Freaknik, I can understand. Like you came here, we know why. Like it's like a unspoken. Like I know why I'm here. I know why you're here.
I know why you're here. I know why I'm here. Now I have seen women at the Freaknik who were fully dressed,
right,
and they were not attacked. You know what I'm saying? For the most part.
So
meaning, they didn't have a whole bunch of guys jumping on them. Your language, your body language usually determine. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, I want to be clear. I'm not saying any of it is justified. This shit happened 30 years ago, so it happened. That's like a woman she's dressed provocative and she's mad because guys are whistling at her. And she can easily say, well, I'm doing this for me. No, you're not. You're doing this for something or somebody. Don't be mad when you dangle a steak with honey in front of bears and then the bears want to eat the steak. That's all I'm saying. No,
the only time that makes me like, is when like I've seen videos when it's like a mad rush on one girl.
Very true.
That looks crazy.
It makes us look savage,
like animal. Dog, come on.
But let me ask you: if I dangle a stick in front of,
that's a fact.
All the bears are gonna be fighting each other.
That's a fact.
And get out of the way to get to the honey, right?
And I still just kind of like.
And I'm not using the women as objectifying as a piece of steak. I'm trying to make a correlation and connection to when they are enticed in that manner, and the numbers say there are more guys out there than women. You know what I'm saying? We get that unbalanced perception and view that it was one-sided. So what came first, chicken or the egg? Both of us, men and women, are going to be equally responsible for that carnage that took place during that time. It's simple as that. You know what I mean? Women who came there for that reason, and men who came there for that reason. But I didn't like what he did. He tried to say, this ain't about the women. This is about the men.
Yeah, listen, I always hate when we have these discussions and personal responsibility is taken off the plate when it comes to women. Like, and I feel like women should take that personal too. Like, you don't think, like, they don't think y'all are smart enough,
right? To
not, because I saw Kanye with his phone out, and a girl and a whole butt crack like this.
Absolutely.
That girl could have got up. She didn't have to be there.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So
absolutely,
personal responsibility, and I think. But like I said before, those clips where I saw men just pouncing, I'm like, dude, that looks disgusting.
But it catered to the most animalistic.
That's a fact.
Nature in men, period.
And that's why I don't like strip clubs, because it feels like that in there.
It definitely does.
It feels just like, yo, why are you looking at me like that?
It is animalistic.
She don't really like you. Like,
she don't like you. She like you until your ones run out. And I got a stack of ones, and she'll like me next. Right. That whole it's the truth of the matter. So that whole concept is catering to the bestiality of men, and to drive that point home. I've been to many concerts where everybody was dressed.
Right.
We went to enjoy a concert, and other than the normal, hey sis, how you doing? I think nothing ever happened. But if I went to a concert and every woman there was butt ass naked, what are we doing here? What the fuck we doing? I get in an argument with my mama. You need to go home, because you know what? You stressing me.
Yeah.
Take your ass home. I'll meet you home later. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what the Muslim 3/4 of cloth is about. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get to the goodies, but we have to establish a protocol of things that's going to lead to more of a respectable.
I have a feeling this doc is not going to come out.
And then I get to clap the Muslim cheeks. Clap, 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 clap.
I don't think it's gonna come out.
Oh, it's gonna come out.
I don't think. I heard already some judges are trying to get behind it to get it blocked.
How? They ain't never blocked the hoes on college campuses, or
I don't know, man.
Or what's that?
It just
Girls
seems
Gone
like,
Wild.
Yo, the fact that it's no even like date announced for this to drop yet, and it's so much conversation.
And I'm gonna be honest, everybody who's been there got some footage somewhere.
I'm sure.
And you're going to start seeing more of that. I seen one dude had a joint that said Freaknik 95. And he probably had so much fun. They said 1 year, look, Kid Capri and them was down there 1 year, bro. And I saw the document, that little piece, and it was bad. Yeah. It was one chick who had no kind of self-esteem. She was just,
he said no self-esteem.
Everybody can get a piece of this. And I was like, ugh, jeez. But that's what the climate was. So now, these are the conversations that we're going to have. So when we see this, it's hard to say that didn't birth where we are now with the fans only and all that other stuff.
Why do you keep doing that?
I'm like, whatever the hell it is.
I don't know.
And I know how women feel, because I've talked to women when I've had my gray sweatpants on, and I'm like, hey, my eyes are up here, okay? Not down here, here. I am not a piece of meat, okay? Yeah. So I get it,
Yeah.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
Lord knows, say he still got his footage. Jesus Christ.
Dude. Shit, I'm trying to find some of my old footage. Shit, that might be worth a couple of grand out this month.
Okay. That was a good conversation. That was cool.
Yeah. Just wanted to throw that out there.